me out.
Been there, done that. I'll do it again.
No. I am your mother. I will always love you and I will always be there for you.
Oh, please, that is a politician's answer.
Well, what is it that you want from me?
No more unwanted advice. I want complete support and I want it to be made public.
How?
Tell Paul Robinson and anyone else that asks that you're completely on board. Well, then there's the door, Mum.
Isn't that a little extreme?
Yes, it's very extreme, but I need to protect myself. I might be about to go through something massive, and I don't need to deal with the judgment from my own mother on top of everything else.
Okay, food's on.
Sorry, did we walk in on something?
No, it's fine. Mum just, needs a moment to think through some things.
We're inviting participants who we call Mo Bros to enter the Moscas, right? You just submit videos to win prizes.
You want to film that? Mate, it looks like a caterpillar has died on your leg.
Or something that you pull out of a clogged drain.
It's been suggested I could be International Man of Movember.
Oh, yeah, who suggested that? I'm guessing you.
Why don't you join in, Toad? Never too late.
No. I'm very happy with my lazy man stubble.
Do you think Shane would be up to it?
Oh, maybe next year?
Hi, sorry. Sorry I'm late. I had to visit the Cancer Council.
I thought Nicolette was doing that.
Oh, she got held up.
Yeah, it's strange that, she always gets held up when it comes to foundation business. I mean, to be honest, I don't know why she volunteered in the first place.
It's okay. I don't mind. So, what did I miss?
Well, Karl is trying to recruit Toadie for Movember.
Ooh, I vote yes.
No. The days of experimenting with my facial hair are done.
Mate, it's for men's health.
And I will give my time and my money, just not my dignity.
You know, the Iron Sheik had a pretty good mustache. Hulk Hogan, Ox Baker.
Are you a wrestling fan?
Well, I figured I'd better study up if I wanted to fit in at the foundation. I heard you and your brother talking about it. Plus, I could be like your own personal cheer squad, support you on your journey.
Yeah, well, if it's good enough for the Sheik.
Right?
Uh-huh.
Any idea when your mum's coming back?
She didn't say.
And talking to her didn't change your mind on things?
No. Let's just keep talking. What's the next question on the list?
Okay. Yeah, what would you like to be called?
Mum. But like I said earlier, you two are the parents with all that entails.
And you're absolutely sure about that? Because you could change your mind and have strong opinions about education, health, discipline.
If the child asks my opinion, I'm not going to lie, but I would never undermine you guys.
Hey.
Come in.
Hey.
Hi.
Hey.
How's Hendrix?
Yeah, not great. But I'm not here to talk about that. Grandad asked me to give you some info on sustainable hotels.
Why would I need that?
They're in Canada for when you reschedule your trip. He wants you to check them out and then report back. Sorry, did I say something wrong?
We're not sure we're rescheduling the Canada trip just yet.
It looks like Paul's decided to send some oh-so-subtle encouragement.
Wait, I don't understand.
Well, instead of the Canadian surrogacy, Nick has offered to have a baby with us.
And Dad is very opposed to that.
Yep, he left that bit out. Sorry.
No, it's not your fault.
No, I don't understand why he'd be so opposed to it anyway. I mean, Aunt Lucy had a kid with a friend and she couldn't be happier.
Well, you know what Dad's like when he's opposed to something?
Yeah, I do. Anyway, I'm gonna go.
Yeah.
Hey. Toadie seems quite taken with Audrey.
Yeah. Look, if she's prepared to get into wrestling, the feeling must be mutual.
Yes. Do you think there might be something happening over there?
I think they've bounced back from last week's dinner.
Can you two stop talking about me behind my back?
What makes you say that?
Experience?
No, we were just noting how well you and Audrey seem to be getting along.
She is nice.
Nothing more.
Look, I doubt that she's interested in me, not after diarrhea and dinner.
Oh, if you're interested, I think you should give it another shot.
What makes you say that?
Experience. Karl did far worse things in our early days.
Well, worse than diarrhea at dinner.
2 words, Karl. Ferris wheel.
Do I want to know?
No.
Well, Well, yeah, maybe, yeah. But, I can't do anything about it right now because Paul needs to see me urgently.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll just postpone the end of the meeting.
Oh, well, I won't be long. But maybe just don't mention the dinner while I'm gone. Well, having an agreement would be an important thing, just so that all the parties understand all the expectations and implications.
Yeah, and put in any safeguards in case anything goes wrong.
You should also be aware that it wouldn't be legally enforceable.
What? Why?
Because it involves a child, so that makes it an agreement, not a contract.
But there are laws for this sort of thing, though, aren't there?
Victorian laws cover gestational surrogacy, and Nicolette's proposing using her own egg, which is traditional surrogacy, and that's unregulated.
Okay, what's this mean for DaVvid?
They can't go to an IVF clinic to have it done. They're going to have to do it at home. And sorting out any kind of parenting order down the track could be tricky.
So you're saying that the child wouldn't legally be theirs?
Nicolette would have all the same rights as a mother, and it'd be her name on the birth certificate along with DaVvid's.
Hang on, that means she could get custody if she wanted to down the track.
Well, DaVvid would be the biological father, so it'd become a family law matter for them to sort out together.
Yes, and we all know that these sorts of things can normally go in favour of the mother, don't we?
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, yeah. This whole scenario is just a nightmare. No.
What are we up to?
I'm just going through the financial records that Audrey put together. You've done a wonderful job.
Yes, Karl's just trying to convince Audrey that the entire anonymous donation should go to Movember.
Well, that'd improve our chances in the Moscas.
Audrey and I have already allocated the funds.
Yeah, I tried to tell him that.
More to the point, whoever made the donation didn't part with 50 grand just so you could win some stupid award.
You can't know that. You don't know who donated the money.
What, Paul Robinson?
No, he's not in a very generous mood at the moment.
Maybe Pierce.
Neither.
Someone local?
Any ideas, Audrey?
Why would I know?
Well, whoever it was seems to love the foundation more than you do. You got a fan at the hospital or anything?
You know, actually, I have been meaning to make a Movember donation too.
No, you don't need to. You've done enough already.
No, I want to do more. On one condition. You grow a mustache.
On one condition. You give me another shot at dinner.
It's a date. Or just dinner, if you prefer.
No, it's a date.
Oh.
Yeah.
Great.
Hi. Did you want to see me?
Yes, I've just spoken to Jared. It appears that there's not a lot we can do about this legally, so I wanted to discuss our next step.
I don't think there will be a next step, at least not for me.
Hang on, I thought you agreed this wasn't a good idea.
I've decided to support my daughter.
All right, what happened? Did she guilt trip you into this?
I just thought about it a bit more and changed my mind.
Jane, we're not talking about them buying a house together.
I don't want to cause a fuss, and I suggest that you don't either.
Even if it goes wrong.
Well, if it does, then we help them pick up the pieces.
You know, even Pierce thinks this is a bad idea.
Oh, well, good for Pierce. But the only people that really count are our children and, well, their child.
Yes, and that is who I'm thinking about. You are just being an enabler.
I'm being a mother.
Would you tell her she's being ridiculous?
No, sorry, I happen to agree with her. And I keep telling you, you should try the same tactic.
I guess the big one here is, why don't we tell the child about all of this?
I grew up not knowing who my father was. I want complete honesty.
This all sounds pretty good.
Dad, we're trying to have a discussion.
What, about your non-binding surrogacy, eh?
It's legal.
Yeah, it's not enforceable.
We know that.
Do you? But are you prepared for it? Helping to conceive a child, to bring it into the world, to look after it, only to have it snatched away because that's what could happen.
I wouldn't do that.
Really? And have you ever had a baby before?
No.
So how the hell do you know how you're going to react, eh? And what if she changes her feelings about the custody? What then?
I won't. We've discussed all of this.
Yeah? What about day-to-day stuff, eh? You realise that you're going to have to get her permission for every application for overseas travel, childcare, school? It means that you could also be liable for child support payments. And child protection services might be involved. And we know that the courts do not like these unofficial arrangements.
Paul, what happened to letting them make up their own minds?
Actually, did you know that your mother thinks this is a really bad idea too? Yeah, go on, tell her.
My daughter has my complete and unconditional support in this matter, and you need to leave her alone.
You'll be happy to know that I triple-checked and Karl Kennedy had absolutely nothing to do with this bottle of wine. I had to tell you, you got something on your lip.
I told you I was gonna be supportive. You know the concept of a vision board? Well, this is a vision mustache.
Ah.
I got one for you too, for inspiration.
Thank you. All right.
Oh, how do you feel?
Like I want to solve a murder on the Orient Express. You?
Like I'm gonna open the bowling at the SCG.
Too good. You win. Yeah.
What if you did change your mind, though?
What if the Canadian changes her mind? Who do you know better?
Dad's right. This is unregulated.
I've heard stories about surrogates refusing medical procedures that would help the fetus, or others being implanted with multiple embryos so they can sell the extra babies on the black market.
Well, I doubt that happens often.
What I'm saying is there's just no perfect scenario, but if you go with a Canadian, it'll just be you two and no mother.
Well, because being raised by two men is so awful.
That's not what I'm
I don't
saying.
think that's what she
I'm tired of talking about this, all right? Let's just leave it.
You're very quiet tonight.
Fighting the urge to stick this fork into Grandad.
Is this about Hendrix?
No, he used me as part of his anti-Nicolette campaign.
Will you excuse me for a minute?
Yeah, a criminal background search. Yeah, that'd be pretty handy, thanks, John.
Please tell me you're not on the phone to your private investigator.
If Nicolette doesn't have a criminal record, then she's got nothing to hide, has she?
Paul, you've got a criminal record.
So everybody knows that.
Tell me services are required. Now.
Listen, John, as it turns out, I probably won't need you on this one, yeah. Okay, mate. Talk soon.
Right. You're going to come and have dinner with us. You're going to apologise to Harlow. And if the topic of babies comes up, the only words that you're allowed to say are, I love my son and I support him and his husband.
Small crisis. Nell's doll's missing its pink boots.
That's odd.
Yes, apparently the game cannot continue without them.
Oh, no, sorry. No, a donation came through for Movember today under the email sausagedogsandsunshine@bmail.com.
Well, I've seen worse. Remember when you had Hotbod22?
Yeah, no, the thing is, it's the same email address attached to the 50K donation to the foundation.
Oh. Oh, well, then it must be from the same person.
Yeah. Well, this donation today came through around about the same time Audrey said she was going to donate, so it must be her address.
Are you suggesting that Audrey is the mystery donor?
Well, two people can't have the same email address. And when I tried to talk to her about the 50K donation, she changed the subject.
No, it's got to be a mistake. Audrey doesn't strike me as a secretive sort of person. And if she was rich, why would she hide that?
Huh.
Do you always bring props on your dates?
No. No, this is a first. I don't know. I was trying to make the first date thing less awkward.
Oh, gosh, you got nothing to feel awkward about. You're not the one who had a gastric interruption during dinner.
That's true. Very true. Well, I still like being around you, so.
I like being around you too.
Hi, sorry to interrupt. Nellie is insisting her Dr. Doll has to have the pink booties.
Yep, I know the ones. So I will go and get them.
Thanks. Sorry.
That's right. Sorry.
Actually, I mean to ask you, The donation you made earlier was from an email, Sausage Dogs and Sunshine. Strangely, the anonymous donation to the foundation was from the same email address, the $50,000. Was that you?
It was a syndicate of nurses. We came into some lottery money a few years back in Canberra.
Well, must have been a lot.
More than we deserved, so we decided to help the less fortunate.
Okay, that's astonishingly generous.
Well, it's not like we earned it. Look, can you not tell Toadie about it? It's just money changes how people see you.
Not Toadie.
It'll just make things easier. Please.
Well, here they are.
Oh,
What are you two talking about?
we're just workshopping my entry for Oscars.
Just let David calm down and you can talk to him again.
Thank you for being supportive.
You're my daughter.
No, it meant a lot to me that you stood up to Paul, even if I did have to resort to emotional blackmail.
You set boundaries, which is fair.
I don't know if I'm going to get an opportunity like this again, Mum. That baby would have been so loved. I really, really wanted this.
You don't know that it's over. You just go back and talk to David.
And what if I say the wrong thing again?
You say what is in your heart with kindness. That is all you can do.
I know I overreacted, but with Dad constantly weighing in, Nicolette being so enthusiastic and everyone feeling like they get to have an opinion, it was one comment too many. And I cracked, all right? I know Nicolette was only pitching possible upsides.
Hey, I would have loved having my mum growing up in the same town as I did, let alone the same house. I mean, it means we'd have an extra set of hands to help. It means the baby would start its life on breast milk, which would be great.
How are you so on board with this?
I don't know, I can see more positives than negatives here. But you have to feel the same way too.
So Hugo's sleeping and Lily's just packing up.
How were they?
Oh, they're just lovely.
Yeah.
Although Lily did ask when Dipi's coming back.
Toad, how was dinner?
Yeah. Well, as far as first dates go, it was short but sweet. But yeah, it's only early days. Anyway, Nelly Fish, are you nearly ready to go?
So, you're going to keep quiet about Audrey, are you?
Oh, yes. I just don't like keeping secrets.
Well, being anonymously generous is hardly a crime, is it?
No.
Even if you can't get your head around it.
I don't want to interfere with Toadie getting to know Audrey or influence how he feels about her, but it just seems like an odd secret to keep, especially from someone you're interested in.
If they're right for each other, she'll tell him the truth when the time's right.
I'm really sorry about earlier. I would never have started this if I didn't think you'd be disgustingly perfect fathers.
I appreciate that.
You're everything a lesbian wants in a man. You're kind, fertile, and gay.
I should apologize too. I am exhausted with everything and I snapped.
Your dad.
And Harlow and Toadie.
And my mum.
And the paperwork and the waiting and the counsellors and the child protection checks and the agreements.
You know, if we were straight, this would be so much easier. We could literally just have a few drinks and then boom, hello, baby.
Well, at the risk of making a second stupid comment, that is an option. I mean, if it's good enough for the breeders.
Don't take this the wrong way, but you're not exactly my type.
I'm across my cycle. I know when I'm ovulating and it's good timing.
Wait, you mean...
Right now.
I'm sure two medical professionals could find something appropriate in the kitchen to sterilise.
Oh, well.
You guys have wanted this so badly for so long. You could keep going around and around about the pros and the cons, or you could just take the plunge. There's no guarantees. It'd be like putting it in the hands of fate.
What do you think?
I just want this so much. I think let's make a baby.